Hi folks. How's everyone? We have a few in the chat, do we? Hi Cindy, how are you keeping? Thank you so much. Hi Sarah. Hey, hoping to be here for this on my way back from the hospital. Broke my way Rooney bone. You'll get loads of sympathy, don't worry. How long do you have to have the boot on for? That's going to be a nightmare. Jeez lads, you're all... Do you know what you need to watch now? The movie My Left Foot. Hey Sarah. Hey Petrona, how are you? It's been a crazy few days, isn't it? Does everyone have their cup of tea, Aaron? I don't know. Do you have yours? Do you know I put a poll up on the community post there a couple of weeks back, and people started telling me what kind of tea that they were drinking themselves, and I googled some of the photographs. Oh my god. I'll try and get one of them there because it looks like the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my life. Hi Dylan. Lunchtime. I'm on 9:02. It's 9:02 where I am. So I think this is kind of the best time for me because I'll be exhausted come 10, 11 o'clock. And I know most people are on completely different times. I was up till about 4:30 last night actually watching some live streams. I couldn't sleep. I was able to catch Scott H. Some of his stuff. I like it. I like the chat. I like the community he's going on over there. No drama. Because I was going back through some of his stuff. It's kind of hard because he kind of fell into the YouTube game really. So it was kind of hard to find some of the stuff that he was talking about in the past based off his kind of video titles, and it's long streams, so it's difficult. Hi SS. Hi Cherry. He does talk a little bit slow. He does, but I find most people do on YouTube. I think I might be the only person that people are slowing down. Usually I'm speeding people up. I watch most of my videos now on X2. Somebody was saying last night actually when we were speeding the wells up that they sound normal when you speed it up to double speed. Thanks, Tiffany. Come here, with the super chats there. You're better off. You're better off with the channel membership or the Patreon. You can always cancel it after a month because then you get some extra content and stuff. But thanks so much, I appreciate that. I'd much rather it be something that I can give you a bit of value back though. He's interesting. Yeah, I'd love to chat to him about lots of things. Really, I think if you have an outsider kind of just asking questions about the area and the culture, it might be things that they haven't thought about. Not that they haven't thought about, but things that they mightn't be kind of telling us unless we ask. You don't know what you don't know. But he seems like a good guy. What do you think of some of the stuff? Did you see some more stuff coming out of Bunky's case? I knew all this was going to happen 2 weeks ago. And I think, guys, this is going to really... You'll see with this case and how channels cover it and the route that they go down, whether or not, like, it will separate the channels that are true crime and the channels that are crime and drama and have a true crime mask on. But at the same time, because you know me, I was worried about this weeks ago and happening, and just kind of thinking that, is this going to turn into the circus that the Wells was? The Wells is. But to be fair, like we've seen it there now the last few days, there's a lot of people kind of coming out, just been like, no, this is different. Michelle's been brilliant. I seen Don B had a video kind of yesterday with just some advice for Brandy and holding his hands up for some of the stuff that maybe we all do in the Summer Wells case. And I know Chris M mentioned last night that he was on the phone to Brandy as well. But I want to talk about even some of that stuff tonight, because you're going to see a lot more of that kind of content next week. I've seen more videos kind of last night and that, and it's just rubbish. Like, it's just so rubbish. Oh, thanks, Tiffany. I hope it didn't press you into that there, no, by saying it. No, but like, it's much better with membership and patrons, because then I can make my members only videos, and like I had one there now most Sundays. Most of the time it's early for me, so I'm actually talking to myself, but I know people kind of come back in and watch them afterwards. And we've a bit of crack as well in the community chat there sometimes. Sarah, you'll have to send me a picture of your boots so I can put it up there and show everyone. What I was asking him last night, Wishful, was I was more interested in, because we were on about the summer case and the trafficking and all that kind of stuff, and asking questions about it in the area, because I did see some stats from Tennessee that are pretty shocking. But he was saying, because I asked him the question, he answered it that, because I could see it all in his older videos, him kind of going through it, that was his main theory for a while, that she was sold as a kind of permanent or temporary transaction, but he's kind of come off that since. But it is a problem in Tennessee, definitely. And Michelle is the same. She's a lot of videos about that from September, October. And I was saying last night that's what I was going to do my next video on, but I don't think I am now. I've nothing to add to what Scott and Michelle have already said about it, really. I'm more interested in Dawn at the moment, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, Dan, it's just you'll see them all during the week now. You'll see these fake true crime channels pop up and blast some stuff out there that shouldn't be out there and isn't true, and is going to hurt the case and hurt Monkey. Just quickly check my settings for this. It's kind of catch-22 with the Monkey case, because with all this kind of drama, at least look at his name there now and the reach and stuff he's kind of getting the last few days. But I just hope those people that are even looking for a bit of drama, a bit of rumours, a bit of gossip, actually end up at the end of the day sharing his poster and not thinking that there's truth in any of them. I think I'm good there. Oh, I'll put that on to subscribers only. 2 seconds. Hey Tiffany. Thanks for that. I tried to be. I get a lot of grief for some of my content, but I'm surprised at that though, because I find with some of my content people are very kind of polarized, either with us or against us type of way, and I've lost subs for going either way. See some videos I'm going one way, some videos I'm going another. You should go back, Ashley, because I'm just going to assume even in this one that people have a basic knowledge of the case, but it's a little boy. I'll show you here now, I'll switch over. Where's my map? I'll even run through it there now, because that might be nice just to recap the last one. And then I can get on to the other stuff that I wanted to talk about. So, this is Fruitland. On state lines, you zoom in. You're surrounded here with a school district, high school, elementary school. The green there is actually the live traffic, so you can see how close it is to the big, huge interstate. It's a bit slow coming up there. And just off that, just in... This is all on public now, Google Maps. So the school district down south, away from everything else. Across the road here, there's Castleview Park. And this photo you're actually seeing on the screen now was uploaded the same month that Michael was taken. So what I think happened is this is a prime, perfect location. If you can find a better location to take a kid in the States, I'd like to see it, because it would be tough to beat this one. Just off the road, in a school district, with a park around the corner, and you're one right turn from being gone. do believe it was on this corner here where he was taken, where he was lured away. I must get up actually. Where's my little... I have a little ticker for him. Oh, not that one. But I want to even talk about some of the stuff, or just the timeline here a little bit, because I know you're going to be hearing about some of this stuff next week. Just to remind people how tight this timeline is. So what I think happened was, this is a prime area, prime location, prime target. Someone else sees those photos uploaded, goes in for a look, sees kids unattended playing in a splash pad. This is the second one that was uploaded in July from the same user. And if you're looking at this on your phone, it would look like this. Or if you were on a GPS, it would look like that. But the GPS, you wouldn't obviously see the photographs. But if you went onto Google Maps now, that's what you'll see. You'll see Fruitland. You'll see the school district down there, Castleview Park. And even here, it looks like the entrance is kind of up here on Cornwall Way. If you go in, you can see there's lots of walkways kind of to go down around there, or to go for a walk to get a better look. So I think this attracted the person into the area. Whether by car or on foot. And they wanted to go down to the splash pad to get a better look. And this could be someone on foot as well, guys. Because you would be walking up this way or walking down the little paths. Then they went to go back out. And as they were turning left, or just on foot, just down here on the corner, they seen Monkey. You're shielded by a lot of things there. think this is where it was around here where his scent was lost. And I know on the corner here there used to be cats that he'd be playing with. Little kittens. But like when you're down here and when you're kind of even just looking around, it looks like lovely, safe neighbourhood. No danger. But when you come back out and look at that exact location, that's one right turn. Come out here, out East State, one right turn from being onto the 30 road and then onto the 84 highway. Gone. It doesn't take long at all there to go. I have 2 videos on it where I'm kind of going through examples. And especially the second one, but the second one is going to be down for another 6 or 7 days because I had a strike against it, which I appealed. But I started with kind of older kids working backwards, and you can see with the kind of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, the kids are kind of being grabbed and snatched. Whereas when you get younger and younger, it's just so easy to lure them away, because there was one little girl at the end of the video. Guy pulls up. It was a social experiment, so he pulls up and all the mothers are kind of watching on camera. And he's nice to them, offers them cupcakes. They go over, jump, are all excited. And then the little girl is kind of getting given out to after it by her mother. She's like, "Why did you do that? That was a stranger. We told you never go with strangers." And she responds with, "He wasn't a stranger, he was a nice man." They just can't seem to separate that or understand that. Or if someone pulls up and said, I know your mother, hop in the car with me, we'll go over to her. The minute they say, "I know your mother," they're like, "Oh, this isn't a stranger, this is someone who knows my mum." Is that what that was, Sarah? Pay for meat. And I think he just caught their hand as he was walking out. Guys, if anyone doesn't know about that case, that's a shocking case from over in the UK, where a little boy was taken from a supermarket by two other boys who actually took him. I don't want to go into the details. Even last night during the summer well stream, I googled the update for Camry Holland, and I was kind of just thrown off then for the rest of the stream, because that's crazy what happened there. I've had I was saying in one video, Sunset, I've often been in a park or out and about, and a little toddler would just start following me, but especially if you have the dog. Not like within a few seconds there's going to be a mother behind him frantically looking for him, but they nearly follow you, like. I was trying to think of what the person would have saying to kind of lower monkey, it could be something as simple as your dad sent me. That's what happened with Cleo Smith. I think the guy that took Cleo Smith told her that her baby sister was sick and that he was babysitting her. And that was it. I reckon it could be even something as silly as your mother sent me. Or make a little joke by saying, is the splash pad down here? Michael will be like, no silly, it's up there. You'll be like, what? No, it's not. I drove up there, there's nothing there. Hop in the car and show me and I'll drop you back down. Or walk up and show me. But let's walk this way because I want to go down here to see something. Can you walk around that way? He'd be like, yeah, you can. I think Trixie, the area looks to be a prime target anyway, with the school district and the road and the photos. Like, I often wonder, would that be somewhere worse because of the time? Would that be somewhere where somebody would take that route on the way home from work? Just being a little perv trying to get a look at kids? Yeah, they searched over 200 houses. Were turned upside down. Loads of times. I'll go through some of that there as well. But I want to quickly mention the nonsense. Because I'm sure you heard some of the way the guys on Twitter were kind of treating Brandy riled me up a few days ago. Because I know their intentions, I know where they're trying to go with it. They think they know how Tyler should be acting. They think they know better than the LE and the FBI. And they're desperate to try and get Monkey from this location here, where his scent was, back to the house for something to happen in an impossible space of time. I mentioned in a past video about one of the Ring doorbell cams that are here. And that's one of the things that, like everything here, we know nothing from the LE. There's like, because last seen walking east outside his home. This is what he was wearing. And this is the searches and stuff we done. They told us in November, because they've tore up the place so many times that the probability is that he was abducted. Hey, so there's no time at all for it to happen, but they're desperately trying to find a way. Like a 10-15 minute gap is now turning into a 21, but they've no way out of it. Instead of looking at the most logical and likely scenario, being where it is, next to a park, school district, a road. They're going for the cheap road. And being sneaky as well when they're doing it. Because I seen, like, when I know what they think happened. I know from people that they talk to what they think happened. I know from other content that they've done what they think happened. But when they're doing some of these streams, they're not out there with what they think, and they're trying to drag the people who are listening there slowly. So you think, hang on, this was my idea, so you're more invested then. Or we all came up with it together. You didn't. You were nudged that way. And even if I have no idea what's on this Ring doorbell camera here, if it's sensor related, anything at all like that. But I don't know if 4 neighbours seen him. And I know the LE knows what's on that camera. They're not going to come out and tell us what's on that. Tyler checks the baby at 6:30. He orders a pizza at 6:40. I think he ordered a pizza on his phone. And I don't know, did someone say later on, or was it reported in a newspaper that he called for a pizza? And I seen someone jump all over that. I found a discrepancy. He didn't call for a pizza. He ordered it on his phone. I can't remember the last time I called for a pizza. I don't want to talk to anyone. But it doesn't change the fact that that was the time it happened. They have cameras from all over the estate or neighbourhood. Someone was giving out to me for calling it an estate in the last one. Monkey slipped out the store around 6:30. He's doing his thing here, calling to 3 neighbours, other neighbours seen him. He's down here, so all that's taken, what? 10, 15 minutes? At 6:50, because he ordered a pizza 10 minutes ago, Tyler's like, where's Monkey? I'm getting ready for dinner. And asked the sister, had she seen him? She said no. So that's when he starts looking. The splash pad up here, where Monkey had wandered to once before, so he has done that before when he went looking for kids to play with, just once. Tyler was up here, I think it's 7:01 on camera. At 7:04, he calls Brandy, and they're pretty much on the phone until Brandy gets home. I'm it's housing. I don't know. I would just call any kind of housing estate an estate, but that's just me in Ireland. But there's one entrance here to a housing development or neighbourhood. Now we've seen that that's a pretty tight timeline. 6:30, checks baby. 6:40, orders pizza. Monkey's outside, seen by 4 neighbours between 6:30 and 6:45. 6:50, Tyler goes looking for him. And at 7:01 to 7:04, he's up here at the splashback because he's probably tearing through the house. Out here, running through the neighbourhood looking, running up here. And what some people want you to believe, and some of the content that you'll probably see next week, is that somehow we take even the sister, the Tyler asking the sister and going looking at 6:50. Somehow, after Monkey was seen out here by 4 different neighbours between 6:30 and 6:45, he went back home. Something happened that none of the siblings seen and left no evidence behind whatsoever. And somehow Tyler manages to cover her up and then be out here looking within a few minutes and up at the splash pad at 7:01. It's absolute nonsense. That's where they're going with it. That's what some of this content that you're seeing and smarky comments underneath. That's the place where they're trying to go with it. You'll see a lot of talk about the roads. The reason for that is there's a camera here. First off, there's no time. There's no time. We have a 15-minute gap, which I'm hearing on some streams now is trying to be stretched to 21. It was between 6:30 and 6:45, wishful, yeah. And that's why you'll see kind of on some of the audio reports it was 6:45, and then it was, I think on the latest one it's brought to around 6:30 is what they're saying now. But you have to know when you're seeing some of this stuff, it's rubbish. He was last seen walking east. He's in flip-flops. He's not going to go around this way. If he goes around the back to go home and calls in, doesn't then decides, if he goes up this way, he's definitely going to be drawn to the splash pad. If he goes around this way to go home, we're talking about another 10 minutes gone. If something happened, and it didn't, there's no possible place you could put a body without getting caught. And this stuff is horrible to even talk about because it's nonsense. But I just don't want people to believe some of this stuff when they hear it. Like, we know there's a camera up there. I think where they're going to try to go over it is the dirt roads. So in an 11-minute gap, Tyler, in between ordering his pizza and waiting for it to come, with no motive whatsoever, something happens, and then they're going to try and get off the Snakewood River here, because that's the only place people can go, because the whole place was turned upside down, inside out, and shook. So travel all down here, probably in a car, not be seen, not leave any tracks, not be seen here. And then up the Snake River, which this area, and that's, like you can see, that's a big river, guys. That's dangerous to be next to an estate. Like they thought like everything was included at the start, so you'd be thinking, oh my god, was he wandering off and did he have an accident and did he fall in? They checked all this. It's difficult to check. It's a big river. This is their press release from August 4th, so that's not even long after. Just gone a week. So he's talking about 5-year-olds can get into a lot of things. We've looked at nearly 200 garbage cans, drained canals, irrigation ditches, pumped septic tanks in the area, had a makeshift 2x6 wooden lid. Oh, a specific septic tank. We have gathered over 60 different video files from residential and business security cameras and are compiling the data. 163 tips. He's going through all the man hours, day through everything. He was like, whatever resource is available to me, I'm going to use. I have never seen a police presence like this before, and on behalf of Michael's family and the citizens of the city of Fruitland, I sincerely extend our thanks to all the chiefs and sheriffs who have come to our aid, providing manpower, resources over the last week and in the weeks to come. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the friends and residents of the search areas. So everyone, all the neighbours were turned up inside out and they were like, check, do what you gotta do. We have been through your homes and in some instances several times. I truly appreciate your help. We have methodically searched through over 3,000 acres of farm ground with multiple certified canine teams. We have searched 29 miles of riverbank using private fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, sophisticated drones, boats with canines, kayaks, and paragliders. So much hours, he just doesn't even bother to add it up. He's like, I went short of man hours. So if by some miracle, a magical motive, something happens and Tyler turns into Usain Bolt or Max Verstappen, with the worst idea in the world, then obviously with the search, it will be found. He will be found. It's nonsense, and I hate talking about that stuff, but I need to, because I know some of the content is going to try and lead people down that way. There's literally no time. $6:30, checks baby. 6:40, orders pizza. 6:30 to 6:45, Michael's outside. $6:50, ask Michael's sister, she see him. 11 minutes later, probably after tearing through the house and all down here, on camera up here at the splash pad and on the phone to Brandy until she gets home. And guys, imagine what will be happening to the poor man if there wasn't all of that. If it was a house here on the road and the gap was a bit longer. And unfortunately, a lot of people will look over that now in the next few weeks. And desperately trying to take down... Oh, the LA have released nothing at all. Just he was last seen outside his home 6:30. That's what he was wearing. November, we're after searching everywhere 100 times, inside out. So, because of that, it obviously... Our already high chance of it being a child abduction has now increased again, because he's not there. The search was like, even that doc, it was incredible the way the Fruitland reacted, and still is going. If you go on to the City of Fruitland website, I'll get it there now. The police department, and they still have the page up. They have a dedicated page on the site for Michael. Search continues. A 5-year-old Michael Vaughan. The men and women of the Fruitland Police Department remain committed to doing all they can to find Michael, who disappeared from the neighbourhood on the evening of Tuesday, July 27, 2021. Please use information on this page to connect to official credible information about the search for Michael. Significant updates will be posted here as soon as possible. And then they have links to their Facebook and the posters and that press briefing that I was just on there as well. Brandy was saying, Trixie, that people have been even from the press conferences and stuff like that as well. People have been following them home, shouting at them. People going into her in work, shouting at her. And you can see from the police reports, they were getting it from the very, very start. And again, I was saying last night, in Cleo Smith's case, people still to this day are blaming her dad. What I want to try and do is make a new poster, but go a bit off for it, be a bit different. So this is where I need kind of your guys' help now. I want to imagine now, because somebody knows where he is, and a lot of people know the person who knows where he is. Who's the type of individual to take him, and who would be the best person to target that would be close to him to come forward with information. This will all make sense, I promise. Yeah, Terry, I can't imagine the guilt you'd feel. You'd blame yourself, of course you would. I kind of feel for the neighbours as well. I think one neighbour was going to Walmart, so they were kind of going out, kind of into the car on the way. I heard one neighbour just close the door in his face, and another neighbour walked him as far as the post box. But I was saying yesterday how I made a mistake in my first monkey video. I said he had a Microsoft t-shirt on instead of Minecraft, complete slip. And I was saying, I think about that now randomly throughout the day. If I was falling asleep, it would just come into my head. And you know, those things that you just get embarrassed about, or just cringe about. Imagine those neighbours for the rest of their life thinking about that mistake that they made. Or every time they see Brandy and Tyler going past in the car. That's a good question, Grace. I got some really good emails as well, guys, that I need to go through from the last one. Some people have brilliant questions. I don't think someone grabbed him. I think he would have been lured on foot or by car. Just because of his age and how friendly he kind of was. You have to remember as well, he was wearing flip-flops, and I did hear, I'm not too sure, I'd love if Brandy could confirm, but as far as I'm aware, because I heard on another channel that they found his flip-flops, but I don't think they did. I think they found a flip-flop that didn't fit his size. So if he was grabbed and had the flip-flops on, you'd expect one of them to come off, maybe two. but I think it would have been just on this corner here. Because this was the house he was after calling to, and we know there was kittens down here that he used to play with. And if he was there, the minute a person turns the corner here from the splash pad Cornwall Way, they can see him. They have sight on him. So imagine how they were looking up there, chancing their air, a bit frustrated, coming back down. And next thing it's like jackpot for them. And it doesn't look like, with all this, it doesn't look that dangerous until you zoom out and look at the roads and how quick someone can be just gone in either direction. That's interesting. No, look at it. This is like a live traffic. So you can see the junction there. I wonder what time is it in Fruitland at the moment. $15:57. Wonder is that people coming home from work now? Probably working in Oregon, crossing back over into Idaho. I'm just not sure, Trixie, with the... Because I think they found one and... I'm not sure if it's his size, but... Like, they're under no obligation to confirm anything at all for us. I was looking at the closing time of the schools as well. It all seems to be about 4 o'clock there. And you know how slow kids can be going home from school. Or just hanging around after school. Yeah, if they're not coming home, so I assume this is going to get even worse. I'll have to have a check for there in 2 hours. I just find it a bit curious there now that most of the people are choosing to come in that way. Is that, I suppose if you're going directly into Fruitland maybe, but would you not just go down and zip off? This is a terribly designed town as well, having all the schools at the edge of the town like that, within touching distance of the road. But back to the poster. If this was someone on the way home from work or someone locally, someone knows them. So I was thinking, how could I make something to directly appeal to someone who knows or might have doubts about someone involved, or that, example, someone who just has it at the back of their mind that their neighbour might be a bit dodgy, or even their brother, just someone that they know. Because if I can put something that just to grab people's attention, if they were scrolling, say, on Facebook or Instagram, and just make them check or pause, just to be a bit different to the other kind of missing posters that are out there. And what I can do with that then is, like, I've run social media ads before. That's what I kind of do in work, for boring stuff, lots of boring stuff. And with that, you get used to having a real small audience and just targeting them. You can do it with a really small budget, and then once you get a few shares off that, you're going to spread into the area that you want to spread in. So for example, if I did a poster that would be targeting the person that took Michael's mother, I might run a Facebook or Instagram ad, or you wouldn't even need to run an ad if you even just got people locally to share, or the area. But when you are targeting the ads, you can target by location. So I can say, right, this area here, I want you to show this ad to all females over the age of 45 with an interest in this and interest in that. So I want to try and build a profile of someone related, say, to the abductor, the person that took Michael, so I can target them with a piece of content. Yeah, at least it is. It's just across, I imagine. I was thinking about that. A lot of people be working there and on the way home after work then as well. You'd be kind of coming in, maybe driving back down through Fruitland. If you're a perv, you might like it, because I go down here, down around the school district and the playground. And that would be more a kind of spontaneous kind of abduction rather than something that is planned. Doesn't that make it all the more frustrating because of the roads? The fact that he didn't get an Amber Alert. Because isn't it a case with the roads that, I know over in the States you'll have big signs on it, you'll have big alerts if an Amber Alert goes up, and everybody travelling on that road would see that. And I know that was not got to do with the LA or anything like that. They went for that. It's different in every state. It's more civil servants, a few civil servants that are involved in pushing the button. Like, there's no excuse for a child going missing like that next to a road like that for not getting that out. That's what it was made for. They searched the neighbour's home about 17, 20 times, Grace. They tore the place up. That petition is going around a while for an Amber Alert, and the thing is, it's not going to do much good now, because with the Amber Alert, you want their clothes, you want the signs up on the roads. So if they issue that and follow up the protocol, they'd have to issue the roads one. But what it would do is hurt no one and help Monkey. He's getting a lot now this week, but it was frustrating to me when I was looking back at one of the press conferences, and someone was telling me the comment from one of the press officers there was that they're frustrated that this isn't getting, they thought it would get more traction on social media. And I was thinking to myself, you can change all this in a heartbeat by issuing an Amber Alert. I wish there was a name. I wish there was a name of the 2 or 3 people involved with not issuing it, just so the people in the state know who they are, because I think they might be elected officials as well. I'm not too sure. But that'll come back and bite them in the ass. People don't forget that sort of thing. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. The flip-flop was found in the air, but wasn't Michael's size. And that's why I was thinking that it's more a case of being lured away rather than grabbed. What do you think about my idea of creating a poster specifically to target someone related to someone who knows? And what could I write in it to grab someone's attention? Yeah, that's right, Grace. I'll actually play there before that, because I'll play the audio, because Brandy actually talked about all the dogs recently. Though she is interrupted here. So this is from... I'm going to play it from my own video. From Brandy on a Twitter panel. And she was telling them all about the dogs. Now she's interrupted here by a very rude, horrible man. And the first time I heard it, I didn't really take in the details on the dog, because I was still thinking about how he was talking to her and how he barked at her.
The second house before the end of our street going neighbor's yard, and lost the second house before the end of our street going east.
You're still cutting out on me. I got half of what you said. Okay. I have worked with police dogs before. Okay. The police dog stopped. Police dog went there. It stopped. Okay. What happened there?
They lost a scent.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Do you? I honestly, if I knew, I would tell you. What do you mean? Why? It was hot. It was cement. Some dogs only pick up scent that goes.
I just want to jump in and say, well, how is she supposed to know that? She's not trained to know that. Why are you asking her such a question?
Yeah, that's really rude. Like, you don't have to.
I think you're being really rude. I think you're coming off really rude. And I don't think I like where you're kind of going. And if you're going that way, I don't think you should be on this.
No, it's okay. My apologies. I may have missed.
Imagine being sitting on your phone, barking into a mother of a missing child like that. It's just horrible. It's horrible. It breaks my heart hearing how these people are talking to Brandy. But yeah, she's talking about the dogs here now, and I know she gives more details on it here. And that's what I was saying. I didn't even take in the dog details the first time because I was like, who does he think he is? How dare he?
Understood your question.
Don't apologize.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem with me. I've worked in many different things, okay? And I saw something there, and I'm asking a question. You either want an answer, you either want an opinion, or you do not. So it's your choice, because I could totally care less.
I couldn't totally care less. That's where he says that. It's unbelievable, like.
Pick him out.
Well, then bye.
Okay,
If you could care less, then you don't need to be here. Goodbye.
You don't need to be here. Goodbye.
Blocked.
Sorry about that. I
No,
just got upset about that. It just hit me the wrong way, and it just hit a button.
No worries. And okay, so yes, they had many different dogs here.
I mentioned in the video as well, and you can see it in this. Like, imagine what it's like for a mother of a missing child to. There's every type of dog was brought in, what Brandy was saying. But imagine specifically how sick you'd feel when you'd hear that the cadaver dogs are brought in, and how you'd be trying to push those thoughts out of your mind. And you can nearly hear it in this call, the pause that Brandy takes before and after she says the cadaver dogs. It's just, I can't imagine.
They flew in dogs from around the country. They rented a plane to get a special dog here. They've brought in cadaver dogs. Michael's scent was picked up around our yard, our backyard, our neighbor's yard to the corner, our next door neighbor's yard. If you're standing on my front porch to the left, his scent was tracked down to the following house. And it was in another neighbor's yard across the street. His scent was lost in a yard 2 houses down from the end of our street going east. As what I've been told. Now, I don't know if that's correct, all information, because, my emotions are beyond me and I mishear things sometimes, but this is what I know.
That's it. What a Oh, I'll just pause that. That's from my video. So that's her. Going east. That's where they lost the scent. And the reason I think he made it to the corner was because of the cats, and fortunately you're in the corner, then you're in the direct eye line of someone coming back around the corner here after them being up at the park. And it's a pretty shielded area. It's pretty much one house that has eyes on you. Trees are covering it. So they brought in, like Marty said, they flew dogs in. And the LE said they used absolutely every resource they could for as long as they could. And they got a lot. They were supported a lot by all the other police departments and sheriffs and FBI care teamed a lot. That'd be amazing, Grace. And the same with the bikers in Fruitland. They did some brilliant stuff as well, raising money for his reward fund and trying to get his name out there. Going back to my targeted kind of post or piece of content, who would you think would be the best person, say, possibly close to the abductor, to target? I know I said sisters earlier on, but with people like this, it's probably more a case of maybe being a lone or an only child. So it might be better to target a mother or a father of him, if they're alive. / you could put something else in that as well, I suppose, neighbours. She does, Laurie. It was the same in the first video as well, the way Brandy was apologising. I was like, oh my God, what are you apologising for? I would have loved to catch that alive and jump on that panel. But I think she is, because she's just trying not to care about herself and trying to put all that aside to be like, oh my God, I'll take any help I can get. But unfortunately, some people are stitching her up and aren't really helping or hindering, in my opinion, because all this stuff and all the stuff you're going to see next week is potentially stop people from sharing his face, sharing his post, or sharing his story. That's a good question, Wishful. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of young families going off the kids, and it's a school district as well, so it'll be a perfect place to kind of set up shop. Burn up the poster there now. I thought it was a good idea to put in pictures of, and I want to print maybe the ice cream one as well. Let's pop that off 2 seconds. Just to him with different haircuts and different kind of facial expressions. Sorry, I'm just trying to copy page over. Oh, there I go, copy. Am I better off going for... I wonder, like, a Facebook ad that says it's going to be this size. I'll make a version of it, but I'll start on the poster. That's what I'll do, yeah. I might change some of the colours around as well, and just like have a second version so that it doesn't take too much ink printed and stuff, do you know. Hi Brandy, how are you? Thanks for popping in. You're more than welcome. I'm so sorry for all that stuff you're going through, Brandy. That's terrible. And how people are speaking to you. And I hope you're after getting some people after reaching out to you, and some kinder people in the last few days. Oh, the flyer idea. So what I'm thinking about doing, Brandy, is just doing a new poster, a new flyer, but this one specifically is targeting someone who knows the abductor, the person who took Michael, so I can be a bit more bolder in it to try and get their attention. And in my job I do kind of targeted Facebook posts and Instagram posts, so looking at the locations and then targeting the locations and the age, say, of the person who I'm targeting, i.e. an abductor's mother or neighbour. But with that then I want to be a bit more kind of bold with the poster, kind of in their face out there. So something like at the start of the you know, I'll put it like, could you know, or do you know? Why is this being a disaster for me now? It's just it'd be a bit different, and it might be it grab people's attention a bit more if they're shared, because it can be a bit saucier on the poster. Just that one little thing that's different that'll make someone, instead of scrolling past, just stop and be like, what did he say? Oh yeah. Something along the lines of that now for the text, so that if someone's scrolling past, they're like, what? And then they're like, hang on a sec, could I possibly know someone? Or if someone was having doubts about someone or thought something, I'd want to get the other photograph. This lovely little one I used in the last few thumbnails as well. It's adorable, the one where I'm eating his ice cream. Just want to get as much kind of hairstyles as I can. And then with that, if using people's help, I could get an actual location or area. You can do multiple as well, and like even the fact that you might be able to target, say, I can go in and I can be like, right, just target females over 50, and then we'll only show it to that demographic on Facebook or on Instagram. I'll try to do it now, guys, as we're here. I can change all this up here. What do you think here? Up at the start, first thing, if imagine we were scrolling through this on Facebook. His name, missing child maybe. I can get rid of her altogether and just have his face first, and it will give us more space underneath. Guys, like, look at the you can nearly see his personality in the photographs, can't you? I'll set up there. They call me Monkey Raisin. What about just to help me? Sherry, do you know, I was only thinking about that the other day. Because I was even thinking about it for some of the videos. If you did think you seen him about shouting his name, or would he turn around? But then I was wondering, would most kids turn around if some stranger just shouts monkey at them? But yeah, you're definitely going to do it, aren't you? Yeah, the picture in the middle, I think that as well, it's definitely the most widely used one, but the problem with that is if people get too used to using it, because someone left me the comment the first time I used this photo, because if you look at them, I'll just get rid of some of these now for a while and I'll put them all back in. like they're very different. And the first time I switched to this photos, people actually were like, "Is that Monkey? Is that Michael?" So I was like, "Oh my god, people are getting too used to one photo." So I just want to make sure there's a few different ones. What are you thinking? What would be the best for the text? So you're scrolling through Facebook or you see it on a story. I don't know, just to please help me. Is it something simple? Yeah, maybe we can write that because that might be better for the overall missing one though. I'll see what the room I have, but I with this one I just want to try and keep coming back to I want to target someone who knows him or who might have doubts, being like, oh, this neighbour is dodgy. Or I often wonder as well when people get caught, like when people do stuff like this, their mothers, if they're alive, they must know. There must be something in them that tells them that their son is a bit of a creep. Personalize it, yeah. How can I personalize that? When's his birthday, Brandy? It's June, is it? Could I write something maybe about his birthday? Spending his birthday back with his family. I basically want to be a bit clickbaity with this to get people to stop scrolling or to get people just that extra little push to think. Make all these a bit tighter now so I can get more text in. My name is Michael as well. Oh, that's a good one for the start. I'll fix all the photographs there at the end as well, guys. "24th, Trixie, is it? I knew it was 24th. Do you think that might not be a bad idea to make it personal? I know this seems like an unusual kind of poster, though, guys, but that's my point. I'm trying to just tip that one person over the edge, or to make that call, or to have a think about those doubts that they're having about that person. think it's a bad idea to put the date of birth, Anna? Oh my god, I just realised how far up behind I'm in the comments, sorry. You've some good stuff here though, so that's why I'm just taking my time going through it. The words just help find me psychologically demand people to help and make them feel like they should. It's subconscious. So you're saying take out the please, Vaughan, is it? It is a bit bolder, like, isn't it? I'm going to have to do a big scroll. Ooh. Oh, that's good as well. I like this, guys. I like some of the stuff that you're saying. I wouldn't have been thinking of this, like. I could put I need a hero to start, and then at the end I could put be that hero. Do you think the yellow is okay as a background as well? I think that's kind of more striking, kind of black and yellow, so that's what I kind of go for. I'll put more text in here now, just... Actually, I just copied the whole lot of that. So I'll take the box. Only 50 miles. You could share this poster when we have it done on social media and ask your friends. And that's the thing with this, guys. All that stuff is free, and that's the stuff that could make the difference. Sharing his poster, sharing his face on, particularly I'm thinking the likes of Facebook, because somebody knows. And what I was saying earlier on, the danger we're all, the rubbish that's coming out and that's going to come out, is it will stop people from doing that. What kind of graphic are you thinking, Sherry? Like an alarm? Is that a bit cartoony? It's a different one, Trixie. We were talking about it again last night. Obviously, in Michael's case, 100%. This is why Amber Alerts were made, but I think they're a small bit outdated now because of social media and stuff. And the problem is, you get some states, like in Monkey's case, where they have these recommended guidelines that are only recommended, that are tight, and then other states where they're fairly loose. And you see maybe states like Tennessee, for example, we've seen countless Amber Alerts come out for kind of kids that wandered and come home after 2 or 3 hours, and because they do it so much, it loses the kind of shock value. No stickers. I'll be able to post a link there and pin it. I think I have it in one of my videos. I'll get it there in 2 seconds. Where's he gone? This link now, I assume it's the same one. Content, live. Hi, True Crime Block. Corey, you have a lot of the Delphi now, I suppose, as well, even on your own channel. It'd be great if you could do something on Monkey and ask your subs to share one of his posters under social media. Oh, I just seen. Sorry, I'm actually behind in the chats. I'm just seeing some of them there. So I'll pin that there in the chat. Do I have a pin? I do. Right, what do you think of this, guys? What else can I do here? I'll fix the photographs there now as well. Wonder should I... Look at it. Not sure am I going to be able to get the three of them in. Or the four. If I was to, that probably would be the one to drop. If I was to drop one with it, just because it doesn't have his eyes, and I kind of have his hair covered with this one. Ugh. Oh. Oh, and just what's... I just thought, what? Monkey's Law? That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? And I wouldn't doubt you, Brandy. Right. Auto enhance. I just like that photograph because his hair is kind of down and he's looking up with his eyes, so it's just a different kind of perspective. What do you think about this line, guys? Just to have something personalised inside her. Yay or nay? Be awesome, especially now with the fact that we can, like, you guys probably know the way this all gets kind of pushed through to your phone, but depending on what alerts. I was shocked, Brandy, that I think was it you said only 25% of the people were set up for the endangered person alert, whereas if it was Amber, it'd be pretty much everyone. Is that true, Brandy, actually, about Kendall Ray, that she's incredible reach, be amazing. I've been hearing that the last few days. I know I probably can't say it, maybe. But she seems like a really good person. I know how she talks and interacts with people, and like, what a call to action that would be, guys, if you could get a big channel, huge channel like that, with such a reach to get Monkey's face and poster in front of. Is there any way you can think I can make this better, guys? Help me, I need a hero. Bad feet. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, I spelled it right. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's a bit bolder, isn't it? I'm not sure, Arctic. It was just what I heard, but I really hope it's true as well. It'd be amazing for him. Making everything unbold, but bold in the U part. Change to yellow. Did I? Maybe it's better if I had it all bold, but because I do like it in all bold, but underline the U part. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? It's just this line here. No, I just think we can maybe do just something to personalise it. And maybe it's worth remembering. Maybe we shouldn't have the please in there, like. No, I could make a flash, but the idea is to be a poster rather than a GIF or a video. Can we underline it maybe? Or if I underline hero you and be that hero. maybe if I got that feel as well. I think someone said that, right feel instead of feeling. I might be able to make it a bit bigger. Fell, Jesus. I couldn't care less, Arctic, who uses the photographs sort of things as long as they get out there. There's a few people email me, be like, oh, can I use them? Email or mention your name. I couldn't care less who has them as long as they're being shared. I actually seen some of them on Twitter myself. But yeah, those people are, I hope they're just, they're getting a lot of attention, so I don't think they're going to go away for a while. Karma will bite them in the ass for that. I think I'm nearly good to go on this, guys. Just maybe the birthday line I could make a bit better. Any ideas for that line? Michael's birthday is 24th of June. Please help us, let us spend it with his family. Please. What do you think, guys? How could I make that line a bit better? I'm thinking, I'm quiet here because I'm just going through stuff in my head, but I don't know, some of them are going a bit too far. Not too far, but too... Michael's birthday is 24th of June. Please let him be there to blow out his candles. I know that's terribly sad now and all that, but just something shocking that will get someone. You think they'll let us? Where's that? Where's the let us? Help me, Elena Hero, take care, do you? Or the help us let him? Yeah. I don't know. I was going to say, please help us make sure he's home to blow his candles, but I don't know. Or I don't know, I'm not sure. That's the only part of this that's niggling at me. Something personal, so Laurie said it perfect was. I don't want to put that in this part, Jodie, because I just want this to be something personal. Just to personalise it a small bit so that if someone's reading it, they help me, I need a hero, feel suspicious. Yeah, I do. Something just to personalise it and break your heart a bit. Be that hero call now. Ooh, help him blow out the candles with his family. I like it. Because you're imagining then you have these pictures in your head of a boy blowing out his candles with his family, do you know? I don't know about that, Laurie, because it's not like it is the person who I want this. All we want them to do is make a phone call. Help me, I need a hero. Very suspicious about someone you know. Think hard, do you? No, I don't like that. Just that picture, no. There's no point in. Emojis are a picture they are good to kind of drag people's attention down. I don't know, guys. I think that might be. I think that might be okay. Sure, look, I can always update it anyway. But the idea with this, again, is to get someone he knows, and then what I want to do is, I'll do this again next week, Monkey Monday, so please, if you're around, come back. I'm going to check out during the week, and like we'll be able to do this anyway, just from the area, and even someone there earlier on was saying they're in the area, if we could just get people to share, and by area, no, I mean literally anywhere in the state. And the bordering states. But then next week, I need to check out the regulations and whether I actually can run ads. Just targeting a specific, and it will be a dark post, so no, like you wouldn't even be able to find this on Facebook. It's all kind of, it's a dark post means that it's not public, so it will just be coming up in the people that we target. So if I targeted females over 45 in a specific region, it will target all those people. And the finer I can get that detail down at the person I want to target, the more success of the ad and the better kind of reach. Deb, thank you so much. You'll have access there now to all the member streams and stuff like that as well. Appreciate that. You think, rescue me, I need a hero? I could fit it in. I think that's better, guys. Rescue me, I need a hero. Sarah saying attention, hero wanted. And it's a bit different now, guys, isn't it? Compared to the normal kind of missing posters you've seen, or the other ones we did a monkey. This might just get your attention a bit more. It will make you stop and read it because you're like, what's this? What do I know? Do I? I'll just put monkey in down here. think that's okay, guys. We can update anyway if anyone does have any other ideas, or ideally, if we can do that next week, and if I can run the ads, you'd kind of have two different ones. Just do a bit of A/B testing and see which one is running a bit better, because you'd be surprised sometimes. They'd be very similar, but just a slight bit different. Rescue me, I need a hero. Feel suspicious about someone you know. Yeah, I think that's a strong kind of call to action. I'll download that there now, and I'll put it on I'll put it in with all the other two posters that I done, and you'll be able to download it off the links as well and stuff. Just give me 2 seconds. So, share. Where are you going? Could someone test that out and see if you can access it and download it? You should be able to from that link. You can't find them in your phone, Anna, is it? They might be gone into the downloads folder. Sometimes I have to do that and stuff as well, kind of screenshot and save it rather than... Are you able to open it and download it? You got it, did you? Thank God. I'll post it as well on my community tab there after this as well. And next week definitely I'll have a look at that, but maybe have a think for the week as well of who we can target with that, what type of locations. Like if we were saying earlier on, if it's someone on the way home from work, there's only so far they can go. Like they're only going to be driving for what, another 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour max. So that kind of would shorten the distance that we'd be targeting. Whereas if it was planned, it might be obviously a bit further. What's wrong, Sarah? Why do you feel helpless? What did I miss? You can't download, is it? I'll email it on you if you want. That way it will definitely be there, but it might be in your... Because I know sometimes if I'm downloading to my phone, it doesn't go to my camera roll. It will go to downloads in the folder section. Yeah, of course. Like anything at all. Like I all the monkey posters, just anybody and anyone was going to share them. I obviously couldn't care less. Ah, brilliant. Guys, that was good. That was good. I'm happy now with that. I'm happy with this stream. It's good to be productive and get something done, and maybe keep in mind that as well next week, and of locations and stuff we can target. Bradley, you're going to be for a tough week, I think, with some of the content that might be thrown out there willy-nilly on Twitter and YouTube. But I just hope you know that there's massive support here as well for you. And it's just that small few can be so loud. And it's horrible. Right, I'm going to go, guys. I think it'd be nice there now to wrap her up. At the end with the poster, I'll share that in the community tab, and what are we over on 2.5? I said I wasn't going to go 2.5 hours again. I tried to keep them short so they're not too bad if someone was coming in on a kind of chat replay, but we did good work. There now. And tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll schedule this in again for next Monday, and we'll see what we can do. If there's anything during the week or any ideas or questions, pop me an email. I never got a chance to run through it there, but there was some of you sent me some emails with some brilliant questions and ideas that I kind of want to run through next week. But I really like to focus on those areas and that person that we can get a piece of content like that in front of. I think it would be what I was saying. I wouldn't really target brothers or sisters, because it's most of the time it might be a lone or an only child, but definitely the parents and neighbours. Or it could be just some fella who walked into a petrol station once a week and someone has a bad feeling about. They're just like, you know what, there's something about him. Just call her in. What's the worst that can happen? There's nothing wrong with that guy. Yeah, it's great, Jody. We have an awesome little community in chat going there. My mods be working hard there at it. But I don't have any time for some of the crap that's out there. And what I said at start, guys, like, take note now this week with drama crama YouTube channels that are pretending to be true crime. They're not. And you'll see it, and you'll see a split, and you'll see a difference in how channels cover this case, I guarantee it. Thanks very much, Brandy, for popping in. People are obsessed with the way I say think, because I don't pronounce my H, is it? Right, I'm going to go before this goes any longer than 2.5 hours, and I'll share that poster there on the community tab with the link as well. And hopefully I'll see you next Monday. Thanks again, guys. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you then. Good luck. God bless.